It was the 19th of June 1991. In the heart of New Delhi, a 70-year-old gentleman was reading an 8-page document. A document that opened his eyes and transformed India's fortunes. Some context here. The 1991 reforms, which unshackled India's economy, have completely transformed our lives. And at that time, millions of us stood in queues for rationed products all the time, from cement to scooters, from televisions to telephone lines. Today, we order everything on our smartphones, from groceries to electronics, and it gets home in minutes. From a nation dependent on foreign aid and facing a huge balance of payments crisis, today we hold about $700 billion in foreign reserves. From Cred to Oyo, from IPL to Jio, from Flipkart to Meesho, all of these are children of that amazing project of liberalization launched by PV Narasimha Rao and company. So what did this humble 8-page document have to do with this historical initiative? Here's how the story goes. It's mid-91. India's economy is in dire straits. The fiscal deficit out of control. Foreign exchange reserves plummeting. Only 2 weeks of imports could be covered. Our Prime Minister at that time was PV Narasimha Rao. There was a lot of internal pressure from his own party as well as external pressure from the opposition. And what made things worse was that Rao did not understand economics. He had never held a finance portfolio in his entire career. And so, to enhance his knowledge of the Indian economy, Rao was given an 8-page document prepared by senior bureaucrats. The paper spoke about the state of the Indian economy, the root causes driving the current crisis, and the remedial steps. Rao read and reread the document, and by the time he had finished, in the words of his biographer Vinay Sitapati, the protectionist Rao had given way to the pragmatic Rao. Rao's first step was to appoint the highly educated and soft-spoken economist Manmohan Singh as finance minister. And over the next few years, the Prime Minister and his band of zealous reformers used a masterful mix of ingenuity, political smarts, and courage to prise open India's economy. India's 1991 reforms and subsequent policies kicked off a new era of unprecedented growth that propelled a 7-fold increase in our per capita GDP, lifting 250 million Indians out of poverty. In short, the 91 reforms were one of the defining moments of Indian, maybe global history. And a crucial part in that history was played by that 8-page story that was shared at the right time to influence India's most important leader. That document showed the impact of the right story at the right high-stakes moment. High-stakes moments matter. Do you remember that iconic scene from the Hindi movie Chak De India, where Shah Rukh Khan, playing the hockey coach Kabir Khan, comes into a packed locker room filled with expectant hockey players and announces, 70 minute hai tumhare paas. The essence of that speech was this: the next 70 minutes, when you play the hockey finals, will be the most important 70 minutes of your life. So go out and play your best hockey today, so that whether or not you win, no one can take away the memory of these 70 minutes from you. To me, this scene is a great metaphor for life. In life, especially when we are telling the story of our work, not all moments are created equal. There are moments like these in life, let's call them the 70-minute moments, that you need to seize, just like that 8-page note seized and ended up transforming the fortunes of our country. By the way, this story features in Story Rules, my book on storytelling techniques, published by Penguin and available with all major retailers. Story Rules distills 31 proven storytelling techniques and 300 plus real-world examples into clear frameworks that you can use right away. Click on the link to get a copy. And may your story rule.